Oh, great, the Winter Soldier. Do we get to talk about video games because you're a gaming guy or no?
I am gonna talk roughly about video games. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but Sonic is very much a video game. It's wild, I know. But yeah, I've got like all sorts of questions, but they're mostly focused on the film.
The mostly for James.
Firstly, yeah, mostly for James. I'm sorry, Ben. Like, I would love to chat to you, but I'm here for James.
Yeah, I get it. Of course.
Firstly, the film was great. I thought it was just enjoyable because there was a lot more video game elements in there. When you were acting through this, did you feel like you were in a game? Because it sort of seemed like you were playing like Indiana Jones / adventure RPG type of stuff.
And listen, if we're talking about RPG, because we're talking to you, Dean. Chrono Trigger, top 3 game ever made. Final Fantasy 3, top 3 game ever. I love a role-playing game.
Okay, all right. Learn something new.
It was, when watching it though, it felt like it was like, had that Indiana Jones feel, almost with the mix of like a Marvel Avengers type thing. So it was so fun to do the voice for all that stuff. What was it like for you? Because you had some straight up action scenes in this one.
It was, yeah, I guess, did we? I mean, you know.
You're in a truck and you drive fast?
Yeah.
And you also, didn't you wear those little glasses that shot red out of?
X-Men, that was X-Men.
That's X-Men?
Yeah, that's
didn't Wolverine come in and say, what up?
We were just sitting on a beach having pina coladas in Hawaii. It was nice. It didn't feel like a video game at all to me.
Still have never been to Hawaii.
This time around, I was like, can we just let him do the legwork this time around? I'm just gonna sit on a beach. I guess it feels like a video game because I'm always acting opposite a piece of tape or a tennis ball that's at the end of a stick. It's like, well, this is an interesting video game. But yeah, I saw the film for the first time a couple days ago, and everything he just said is exactly spot on. It's like, well, this portion feels like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
This feels like, the Sonic side-scrolling game, but like with incredible new dimension and energy, and it's like turbocharged. But yeah, I'm a gamer, but like I caught Sonic right on the tail end of my gaming part of my life.
You're 70.
Yeah, I'm 70. So when Sonic came in '93, I thought it's too old for a 45-year-old to be playing video games. So I had to give it up or get a real job.
You should just, follow my path. I joined the games industry so that I can, continue playing video games as an adult, but now get paid for it.
Oh, I mean, that's the goal. I mean, I feel like anytime you were a kid, you always want to be a video game tester. I remember Nintendo Power had like video game testers, and I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's the job I've always wanted to do.
I mean, it's the dream, isn't it? Just to be paid to literally play video games all day. But I mean, you said you're a bit of a gamer yourself, James. Like, is there any games that you would put in your top 3?
Oh,
Pong.
It was those old consoles that are made out of wood that I remember.
It's just a tree. You're talking about a tree. You just played with a tree when you were a kid.
played with a tree, and you remove the bark, and you rearrange them, and you GoldenEye for me. Okay. Nintendo 64 was GoldenEye was the game I spent. I think maybe about 2% of my life playing. I would 5 hours would go by, and it felt like 10 minutes. Mario Karts.
Yes.
Played a little Sonic, but that came in the early '90s, and right when I was having to get serious about life and my career. So I had to hang up the video games for a while. But yeah, I say GoldenEye. What was the other? Oh, Contra. I got it too.
Great game.
Right,
up, down, left, right, of course.
Yep. Up, down, left, right.
BABA select start. I think that gives you a couple odds.
I love that you just remember that off by heart.
Some of those things that you memorize as a kid, I feel like still are around.
And you can't do them on the modern games. They just, right? There's no like secrets.
It's very different.
Yeah, you can't. There's no cheat codes anymore.
I've got one final quick question for the both of you. Snog, marry, kill, something we have in the UK, but instead of snog,
actually, we've run out of time.
We're gonna do pet, adopt, throw into an interdimensional portal onto a mushroom planet.
I should have cut you off. I made a huge mistake.
Between Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, what would you do?
Okay, so pet. It's idea of pet. What are our
adopt?
Adopt. Oh, okay. So it's Sonic, Knuckles, Tail. Wow.
Pet adopt what? What's the third?
A throw into a dimensional portal. I would say I would get rid of Knuckles, throw him into the portal. I would probably, maybe because I play Sonic, I would adopt Tails because Tails can invent things and be the perfect pet. And then I'd pet Sonic, but I'd keep Sonic too.
I'm gonna go with the same answer. Just yeah. It's a solid.
I mean, I'd feel bad saying throw Sonic into an interdimensional portal because Sonic's
never
here.
do
So
it.
I'm not going to do that to you, Ben. It's all right. Well, thank you very much for chatting with me, guys. Really appreciate it.
Take care, man.